What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hey, I just had to show you guys this weird story that's going around on TikTok right now. This crazy couple who decided to live in a storage unit, which, do what you got to do. Like, I'm not knocking into that, but why do you got to post it online? And that seems to be the general consensus that everyone's at. Um, but it's also starting to make people a little upset with certain things that's going on. Honestly, I just think it's kind of interesting. Like, I've just been watching all the videos. I fell down the rabbit hole. I just kind of got stuck. Um, I don't feel emotionally invested to these people, but apparently some people do. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna play some of these videos for you. I'm gonna play the original video um, that they posted that kind of got everything talking. But this was the first video that they had posted onto TikTok about the whole storage unit situation. Their TikTok is Fullestness. I think that's what it's called. Um, all right, and this is the first video they posted when you live in a storage unit.
So me and my girl testing, we trying to figure out if this is like good enough to be sneaky and hide and stuff. We trying to hide this shit. Not supposed to be in here. But no, I don't think we should do that. You think we should just block that? No, I think so. No, I don't think we should do that, man. Keep it on. We want to let people know that you can get back here. We thinking deep about it. I don't even think it's that deep, but we want to let people know that someone can is back here. We don't want to be like I'm saying in the sense of like if this was completely my fault, then someone's like you see what I'm saying?
Like, see, I fully get what I fully get what he's saying, right? Because I feel like that's what I would do. You got to be a little sneaky. Because if you block it off, people are gonna wonder, like, why is there all that empty space back there, but we can't get back there? Because like, why would people just store all the shit at the very front of this big ass unit? So I get it. He's trying to play it smart. However, I don't think at a storage unit, I don't think they can open your unit without you there, or I don't even know if they can go in it at all if you are there. So I'm not 100% sure why they're so worried about it, unless they just don't want, like, say if they have the door open and people are walking by, maybe that's what they're worried about, is people just seeing that they're hanging out back there. I'm not really sure.
We don't want that. We want people to know that okay, somebody's back there. You can see the gap, but they can't see enough to know that somebody's living here.
That scared me.
See what I mean? If somebody was to come over here, they don't know nothing. They don't know.
Yeah, so I think it's a little smart, right, for him to do that. And seeing this first video, there's nothing really too crazy. To be honest, I don't think this is really that crazy. Granted, should they be posting that they live in a storage unit on TikTok? Should they be making the videos if they want to keep living there? I don't really think so, but I don't think they're really hurting anybody. I think it's a little weird. I have never seen a storage unit without a solid roof before. Like usually they're like little units. Like, see here, I've never seen a storage unit that had like a mesh top before. Like usually they're just like solid rooms or like little like cargo containers or something. I've never seen an open roof on one before. I think that's a little strange. But so like with that, I understand why you would have to be a little more quiet since the top is open, so you wouldn't want people to know y'all are just hanging out inside of this unit. But like with that first video, it's all fine. No one was really saying anything. Everyone thought it was a little weird that he was posting the video, but the first video they posted ended up with 3 million views, right? Which, I mean, that's nothing to really sneeze at. I think with TikTok, like, it is a little weird. Like, you end up with a ton of videos or a ton of views on TikTok anyway, because it's kind of inflated. But, that's pretty good. So then with the second one, that's where people were kind of just like giving him a little bit of the side eye. Like, what are you doing? What is going on? Like, what are you doing? Because everyone, like, you're living in a storage unit, you're whispering. So obviously you're aware that you're not supposed to be there. So why? Yeah, so everyone's just wondering, like, what's going on? Like, this seems a little extra.
I live in a storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment. Living here is actually really comfortable. I get a lot of things that I need and want to get done here. I can exercise. I can use the bathroom. I can play music anywhere in the unit. It's climate controlled in here, so it's nice and warm. This unit is 24 hours, so I can come here anytime I want, stay here as long as I need to. We can take naps if we need to and go to sleep. So this is our living space. Very, very great.
He just woke her up, like, it's like, oh, we can take naps if we need to. Apparently she can't. Not while he's doing the house tour.
So to have this space. The next goal is to get an RV. The next goal after that, tiny home. And if we want to eat, I just cook right out front. Or we'll just prepare something cold inside of the unit. Sandwiches, a lot of times we make salad. If we want to get power, we use our power bank. They also have power here so we can charge our power bank. Me and my baby will live here as long as we need to until we get the shelter that we want. Because we're living here, now we can save up more money to get what we really want. We're in it for the long haul. Thank you for the support. Thanks for watching.
And see, like I was saying, like, there's really not too much wrong. Like, they're using it, which I'm sure there's probably a lot of people who actually live in storage units. We just don't know about it because what? It's illegal. The second video that they posted actually ended up with 12.5 million views. This one here, where he is exercising, listening to his music, you know, all the things like he can do while he lives at his house, goes completely viral. 12.5 million views. Like, that is a lot of people who see it. So naturally, the people who own the storage unit also saw this after everyone was duetting it and stitching it. Here is what happened after that.
So we got kicked out of our storage unit. The higher ups found out about my video. It went so viral. We ended up getting kicked out. Now we're just trying to figure out where to go and what we're gonna do with all of our stuff. We're gonna have to get a new storage unit. So yeah, we got kicked out. We just don't know what to do right now. We're trying to figure it out. It's a lot. It's a lot of uncertainty. We can't live here anymore. And we can't make videos in here anymore. Now all we have is a tent. And it's freezing cold outside. Just can't live in a storage unit anymore. Figured I was gonna get kicked out, but I'm willing to take risks. You know, have a crazy come up, a great come up. And it was a risk. I was willing to take it so I can get out of here. Now we got a free hotel. After getting kicked out of the storage unit, now we got a free hotel. It's so cold outside. We don't have to stay outside in the cold.
Not only can we get out of the cold for the weekend, but we can also use this time to figure out what we're going to do next, where we're going to put our storage at, and who we can call to help us. We're also going to be making a lot of money moves while we're here, and making some content for you guys.
Yeah,
Stay posted.
And as you can see, they naturally got kicked out. It's very unfortunate with how cold it is. I mean, you saw them breaking the snow and ice off of their tent. I feel really bad for them. You know, no one needs to be put back out on the street. However, it's kind of their own doing. You know, you knew you shouldn't have been in the storage unit to begin with, but you still made the video. Like, I kind of just agree with everyone who stitched these. Most of the people are just saying the same thing. Like, you know, do what you have to do. It's fine, but don't post about it. Like, just don't post about it.
I'm not making fun of your living conditions. But not only was you whispering in that video, Mr. I can play my music all loud, but it's illegal. So why would you post where you live illegally onto the interweb? I heard that they got kicked out. I mean, yeah. So why would you post it? Keep your secrets to yourself. This is what I mean when I say everything don't belong on the internet. People keep telling y'all this. Everything does not belong on the internet. You was showing out for what?
Right. Like, it's fine. I mean, I get it. They did it for a little internet clout, but like now they're back in a tent on the streets in the middle of winter. It is lucky that they did get a room given to them by, I don't know who it is. It's someone who helps. They take help with homeless people, help getting them places to stay, you know, anyone, stuff like that. So that's created a little bit of drama because people are thinking that they're taking money away from actual homeless people. So we have this creator, the B. Hayes Show. who is kind of like breaking down like how much money he thinks that they're making off of their videos, which I don't know how accurate it is, only because I've heard quite a mix of statements from multiple people on how much revenue is actually made off of TikTok. But this is what he has to say, and a lot of people are going with it as if it's fact, so I've included it in the video.
Hey, so the homeless couple that stayed in the storage is getting rich off of y'all. And I'm going to tell you guys exactly how. And my thing is, I'm happy for them if they actually need the money and they, coming up off the situation. But whenever you deceiving individuals for money you don't no longer need, and you already up a substantial amount, you up more than the people that's sending you the money, that's working 9 to 5 jobs. But, it is what it is. I mean, people going to continue to seeing whoever on the internet cry out for help type junk. But anyways, let's take a look at it, right? So he have 122,000 followers. With 122,000 followers, and you need 100,000 views in the last 30 days to get in the program. Some people in my last video say, well, how you know he in the program, Hayes? How you know he monetized his account? I mean, it would take a idiot to not realize a homeless person that doesn't have anything have the opportunity to monetize his channel on the click of a button, because he already got 122K. He only needs 10K. The 100K views in the past 30 days, he get that every day. 12 million, 2 million, 3 million, 600,000, 900,000. One video drop, he got the 100K. So he was in there just like that. And the thing is, he wasn't in his whole category of videos. I see where he got in and where he got out at. But anyways, if you add all this up, 12.4 million, 3 million, 600,000, 1 million, 900,000, 1 million, 600, 1.7, 600. If you add all this up, this is going to equal to about 58 million views. But all the views isn't qualified views. So if you was to have, usually it's about half. So if you got about 60 million views, 30 million of those views is going to be qualified. You getting paid roughly with the new program for the ones in the back. In my last video, TikTok don't pay that much. I seen people get millions of views and only made $20, $30. That was the old program from last year. They got a new program called the Creativity Beta program or whatnot. And they pay way much more because they're trying to compete with YouTube. That's why YouTube taking short form videos more serious. So if you got a YouTube want to grow, short form videos. Anyways, about 30 million of these views is able to be monetized, roughly half. And you get paid on average between $1,000 to $1,300 on your RPM per 1 million views. So if you do 30 million views times 1,000, meet them in the middle at the low end, $1,000, 30 million views, that's $30,000. And I'm pretty sure that could go up a bit more from videos that's well over a minute, probably like a minute and 30, a minute and 40, or whatever the case may be. But they up $30,000. And when them showing, and some people may say, well, he's showing the 10, he's showing that they living in there. It looks like they living in there, this and that, third. Anybody could take 1 minute, 60 seconds out your day to look like you living in a situation that you ain't. With all the money they got, I'm pretty sure they going to book a hotel and stay comfortably with the heat on, rubbing their toes together. You know what I'm talking about? So anyways, that's that. And let me show you something. All those other views he was being paid for. These views right here, the 2,500,000, 500,000, he wasn't monetized yet. In a way I know is because these videos wasn't nothing but 30 seconds, 20 seconds, or whatnot. These videos was all over 1 minute once he got into the program, because that's the only way it qualified. Take a look. 1 minute and 28 seconds. Take a look. 1 minute and 54 seconds. Take a look. 1 minute and 18 seconds. Take a look. 1 minute and 5 seconds. Take a look. 1 minute and 20 seconds. And I could keep going, but I'm pretty sure you guys get the point by now. And I'm not hating on them at all. Like I said, the only problem I have with it is if you intentionally deceiving people for money and you got way more than them at this point. Like, could have easily been stopped, And the thing is, they getting all this from the views. That's not counting all the cash apps, the people that bought them free rooms, all the money they got just given to them. And I heard they was on live just, constantly asking and stuff. So if I calculate all that in, I'm pretty sure they done made $50,000, $60,000 off of this situation.
Okay, like I was saying, I don't know how true that is. I don't really know anything about the creator programs or the beta or anything like that. But obviously that they are monetized. I have heard that the new program does pay more. I don't know. I do agree, if they are already making money and they're no longer in their homeless situation, continuing to pretend like it, that's a little dishonest, and that gets a little weird. But everybody has different theories about these people and what's going on. And there's this guy that I found on TikTok. It's TRVP Forever. Here's his idea of what's going on with these people.
So y'all were waiting for my theory. Here it goes. For reference, this is the couple I'm referring to.
Yes. It's okay. She gave us a couple dollars, so we went to World Farm.
That's the storage unit couple. I first found them by seeing that there was this couple that were posting that they were homeless, living out of a storage unit, right? And I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But if like living in a storage unit is illegal, you know, so why would you post that on the internet? So I'm like, why are they snitching on themselves? Because they're going to end up getting kicked out. If you really need somewhere to stay, why would you post that on the internet? Because if the manager of the storage unit sees it, they're going to kick you out. I had so many questions. For people that don't know what I'm talking about, this is what I'm referencing.
But they can't see enough to know that somebody's living here.
So I was confused, like, why are they posting that? And then they posted that they got kicked out of the storage unit. Y'all can click through these links, like the comments that I'm replying to see the whole thing. Like I was posting like every step of the way what was going on. And I was confused, like why they keep snitching on themselves? Because I found out they had a video back in December showing that he was stealing food from the hotel he was working out because he was saying that he was homeless.
They want to tell me I can't take food. You're not going to tell me I can't take food, dog. I'm literally homeless. I know they don't know that, but fuck that. You don't got to know that. You going to throw food out? I'm saving this food. You're not going to tell me to throw food out, dog. Talking about, dog. I'ma find a way. I'ma find a fucking way. I'll take it out the fucking trash if I have to. It's wrapped up real good, so ain't nothing get in it. Homeless, gotta do what you gotta do for myself. Talking about, see this? Look. Talking about, dog. We not playing out here. Look. Talking about, dog. Get your pain up. Get your bread up, dog. That's why you gotta do what you gotta do. Stack your food. Omelets and shit.
So allegedly he was homeless back then, right? But that video went viral, got over 12 million views. He started gaining followers. So I know he was able to monetize his account. Now it's like, how can we capitalize off this? Because he had part 1, 2, and 3 of that before he allegedly got caught and lost his job. But that's when I started thinking, like, he keeps getting these free hotels and he used to work at a hotel. That's really odd. Like, because I'm like, who keeps giving them free hotels? Like, and giving them 2-day stays, 3-day stays. And I know when you work at hotels, they give you perks. My theory is he probably never lost his job. He went viral off of that saying I'm homeless, so I'm stealing food, which probably was the case, or I don't know. And he probably has somewhere to stay because we never see them sleeping in that tent. We never see them sleeping in that storage unit. They just keep crying poor, and now people are sending them money, and they've been able to monetize their account. Because I can't for the life of me understand why, okay, you post that you stealing food, right? Knowing that you might lose your job and you're already homeless. That makes no sense. Unless you were scheming this from the jump. Like, all you gotta do is cry and beg on the internet and people will send you money. And there's no way for the people that's sending you money to prove whether you're lying or not. Based on the videos, you're making it seem that way. You know, so every video that they've been posting is a pity party video. And now they banking off of it. I understand it's a hustle. But my theory is they're not even homeless. They just hustling a bunch of regular, everyday working people that feel sympathy for them and is sending them funds. Because I can't for the life of me make sense of if I'm really in a situation like this for clout without knowing I'm going to be able to get this amount of money from this. And I'm living on the streets, I would not be like, at least me. You feel me? But they finessing right now. And in his last video, he was like, we got more content coming. So they cooking up right now.
Right, and that's kind of where people are mixed up on it is, was any of it real? Is any of it real? Were they actually homeless? Is it a made up situation just for the views? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. I think they might have actually been homeless. I think they might have gotten maybe a few free rooms from the hotel he worked at. Because I do have a friend who works in the hotel. She gets a few free rooms, or maybe they're just like heavily discounted. But it's not like here you can live here kind of thing. So I don't think that they'd be living in the hotel and just staying in the storage unit. It seems a little crazy, a little far-fetched, but we're going to keep following this and see where it goes. Let me know down below what you guys think about this. Do you guys think it's a real situation? Do you think they're all doing it for clout just because they have more content coming? Should they quit asking people for money? I don't know. But I have one more video I want to show you guys that's kind of started to flip things completely against them, where out of all things that they've decided to rent a Tesla. And their argument is that it saves on gas, but when you factor in like the rental costs itself, I think it would still be cheaper just to get like an economy vehicle. And that's kind of where everyone else is at too, is the rental on a Tesla would just be astronomical. So any money you save on not using gasoline would just be eaten up by the rental costs.
So I don't own this Tesla. This is a rental. I have one credit card that didn't get messed up throughout the process of me, being homeless and everything. I lost a lot of money. I lost a lot of credit cards. Now that I'm homeless, I get a rental car every weekend and I DoorDash. I get the Tesla specifically because it's way cheaper to drive around. I don't have to pay for gas. Every order that I make, I keep all the profit. We at this park, I'm charging my power bank. This is the power bank that I have. When me and my girl get the car, we get a lot of work done. Take advantage of having that car. And because it's a Tesla, I can drive as far as I need to without having to pay for nothing. And that pizza was free. Somebody give us a coupon. I'm always going shopping. We always getting groceries. But we had to get some pizza, man. That coupon hit me.
But yeah, so people are kind of just split. One, if he is renting it from like a person, because I know there's a few apps out there where you can like rent a vehicle from somebody for like the weekend. Now he's making somebody's car smell like chicken fajitas, So that's kind of it. They're just like annoying everyone. But I think that's kind of just what happens when you start going viral. People just kind of nitpick everything. I don't think someone would lie about being homeless, at least not to the extent that they were. But it does make you wonder, why would someone risk losing their storage unit home the way he did so freely just by posting a video online? You'd think that they'd be a little more worried, which does kind of make me give them like a second guess. I don't really know. Let me know what you think down below. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, and I will see y'all later.